Right.
You all know what it is. It's coming to the end. 18th of January, there's one last dance. Don't cry because it's over. Come and celebrate that it happened. Or give money to the Patreon. And if that shoots up, we'll stay. I think.
Yeah, we need to raise a lot of money for life-saving pod treatment.
Yeah.
It's life-saving pod treatment. Like, we might get a GoFundMe started just for a laugh.
The things we've done to keep people alive.
Yeah.
The charity gigs we've struggled on. The least you can do is give £3 a month so these poor podcasters can get clean ale. 18th of January.
Could be the last. Well, it will be. It will be the last.
Let's be together.
R.I.P. But it will be. Let's have one hell of a funeral.
Come on.
One hell of a funeral. 600 people in the funeral.
Let's take the woke out away, please.
Oh, man.
I don't know what I'll do with myself otherwise. I need you.
Another one.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Another One podcast. Me, Sam Wozniak, co-host Rob Thomas.
It's happening.
Joining us today, late dropout from...
Yeah?
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Who?
I'm thinking Red Richardson.
Right.
But I don't think he's that, like, you know... I can't... My mind went blank.
You've lost it.
Is this a funny...
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
There's been a dropout.
Yes.
By someone much more famous.
From someone much
higher
more
profile.
famous.
And then I was thinking, he's up there, though.
He likes to keep it on a similar brand.
Yeah.
Fucked it then, royally.
But he's
You
lost
could have said
it.
dropout from... Sean McLaughlin would have been good.
No. I wanted it to be someone.
We're not the same, but similar part of HMV.
Miles Jupp.
There you
Miles
go.
Jupp, that's a good one.
Late dropout from Miles Jupp. We've got another one. Hall of Famer. The Northwest
a Hall of Famer
Podcast
as well.
Poet Laureate.
Okay.
Alfie Brown.
Everything must go. Everything you see has a price. Even us. John Charles, $8,000 RRP.
O&O.
Selling that for O&O. Oh, and a bit of history. That is one of one. 2 of 2 on wood.
Original
Can't get that anywhere else.
Jard from the Great Wall of Another One.
1999 RRP.
5 ton O&O.
Lily
Yoda.
Savage. Meg Rebecca Bellis.
Meg Bellis.
Massive. You know.
Massive Another One fan.
Yeah.
Meg Bellis, original Lily Savage, bought when he was drunk without consent from the podcast bank account.
£100 RRP.
Yeah, that's worth at least 7 ton. That.
Yeah, but I mean, when we bought it, it's now gone up.
Yeah, 7 ton. Elliot Steele, Mark Nelson, infamous Yoda episode. Elliot, soon to be global phenomenon.
Can't get them anymore. They've stopped being for
Bill
sale.
Burr.
That is the last one.
Nelson, soon to be golfing comic of the year. That $2,000 or O&O.
Yeah.
$2,000 O&O. The original, another one, paper sign, which will be in a frame. $10,000 O&O.
Picture me making me Holy Communion.
Dark web, priceless artifact, will sell. Please open to offers.
Yeah.
Be sensible. Rob Thomas original. Like we say, everything's one of one. That, I think, you're looking at high 5 figures, but again, O&O. And finally...
A list of comics names.
The comedy and curry one. We will untouched. Again, we'll frame these if you want them. I reckon that's got to be worth at least, I'd say that one's 5 ton.
Easy
5 ton, that.
Yeah. Or nearest offer, always.
O&O. Okay, yeah. O&O.
Everything O&O.
Yeah, O&O take that as red.
Yeah.
And then Liverpool seat. He won't sell it, but I will. I'll come in here at night and get it and sell it and say, oh, it must have gone missing somewhere. That original from Anfield.
$5,000 O&O.
$5,000 O&O. Lot Loman box. We'll throw that in with whoever gives the highest one for any of them.
Get in the DMs.
Is there a button that you've got on your road?
No.
No. It's just there. This is just there.
Okay.
Did I not do that last time?
Yeah, but I don't have the headphones on, so I don't know what the situation is.
To be fair, the buttons do something, but we bought this off someone else, and I didn't know the buttons were tuned in, and then I pressed one by accident the other day and heard the noise, and I was like, oh God.
Which one?
I wonder what, the bottom right red one is disgusting.
Is it?
But I haven't got a clue what the others are, yeah.
Should I do it? I've never done it.
Do it if you want. You won't be able to hear it, only I can hear it.
Go on then.
Fucking disgusting!
Oh yeah, nice.
There you
Do
go.
that one as well.
Go on.
Oh, friend! Oh, new friend! Oh, friend! Please be my friend! Oh, friend!
Very hack.
Shut your fucking mouth, you'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing.
You can't have them be too long, I don't think. If you're
Yeah,
waiting
it's a
30
bit-
seconds for ones to... It just has to be a little sting.
Yeah.
It's time for everyone has their price. Find out if you're nasty or not.
You can
Yeah.
stop...
Anything to say? What?
Classic. All very hack.
Surprise,
Just let you know we are shutting the podcast down, Alfie.
If anyone would like to buy a Rodecaster pre-programmed,
It is ending in January. If you'd like to know.
I'll wait.
Want a ticket to the live show? £10.
we're auditioning new hosts. Because it's the audition.
Yeah? Consider that my...
There you go.
So have you spoken... Have you
How long's this one?
I don't know. Don't stop. Now you're pressing both at once. There you go.
Have you had it out on the podcast? When did you announce that it was when it was ending?
A couple of weeks ago, we had it on the Patreon.
You announced on the Patreon.
We haven't had it out, but yeah, we've pretty much.
This is the Fair Weather Another One fans, if you can call them that, are now hearing for the first time that Another One podcast
No,
is ending.
everyone's heard on the. A couple of people have messaged me.
What are we doing right now? Is this a public episode or a Patreon?
Yeah, it's just
Public.
public. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And
Could become a Patreon, but we never know.
I could never tell
Yeah.
from the
From the standard.
the
Production
broadcast
value.
standard what's going on or who's whether this is being paid for. I'm not sure whether it's worse to half-ass it on the paid ones or the public ones.
There's a charm to half-arsing on the paid one. I think.
Yeah. The paid one's a bit more
You know what I
personal.
mean? Would you not say?
I don't know. I think the paid ones, I always want to make like more. I'm more keen to be
Uncensored.
good because people are not uncensored. I think that's essentially what everybody's selling, isn't it? Uncensored.
Yeah. That's what ours
Where
became.
we name names.
Accidentally. I just become a bitch,
Yeah.
and you, yeah.
No, I'm quite famously tight-lipped.
Tight-lipped, yeah. You're a shithouse.
Even on the paid one, I will
Yeah.
remain tight-lipped to the point where I feel as though I can no longer do this. That's how tight-lipped I am.
So you're the one who's shut this shit down.
I've had to step away. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Citing.
I just. I didn't-
Personal
I'm
differences.
not. No, they're not irreconcilable.
Creative differences.
No,
think any
just
sort of
That
creativity-
loudmouth cunt won't
Yeah,
stop getting us in trouble.
No.
no. Well, you've walked away from a pod before, haven't you?
No, not that wasn't
Never.
my own. I've done a podcast by myself and then stopped.
Right. Well,
So is that walking away from a pod?
Similar.
But I don't have to do it to anybody.
Have you walked away from a Patreon yet?
No, never.
That's harder. That's a big decision.
No, I don't know really. I mean, left to your own devices, you'd just keep turning up here every week until you died, wouldn't you?
I sort of feel like I might just still do that. I don't know. Part of me is like, could I have put an hour together every 45 minutes, an hour? But then the struggle would be what I'd do on page. What would I do for a Patreon?
Well, that's when you'd have. No, you can't get guests in for Patreon. So the Patreon would be by yourself, and
Yeah.
you'd have a guest every.
Just
Like-
me and a guest every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Patreon's just you. But I don't know if people. I think other podcasts have tried that, and it's not gone particularly.
Victoria used to do that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then he stopped.
And then he struck gold in Mike Rice.
Yeah.
I think the hope is as well the next one will be the golden one.
Yeah. How would you feel if old Bobby here?
If it blew up, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, really would be fine.
Yeah.
I think that's what it. I think it's what it needs. I think I am the problem.
Do you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the reason we can't have 2 guests.
Well, I'm the reason why we can't have 2 guests. I'm the reason why I've got no energy. I can't do anything. Like, he could end this podcast in a second, and I would have to go with it because they go, "Well, you carry on." Then I go, "I don't know how to do it, so I'd have to leave." Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't work that.
I've done an episode without him. He's never done an episode without me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I would go, well, I guess we'll just have to miss a week then. Yeah.
I'm enjoying your clips at the moment. The thing where you. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Clip
It's
league.
like football, whatnot.
Yeah, you're not liking them.
I don't. People.
Like and
I'm
share.
always-
That's okay. That's okay. Don't care. It's okay. Don't have to
I know.
like them.
I know it's okay, but you obviously don't. I know. I'm so reticent to mention to anybody that I like something they're doing on the internet because then they say to me like a 12-year-old.
Oh,
not
don't be like that. Shut up.
They're the problem, not you.
I just.
Who cares?
Exactly. I
Who
just haven't
cares?
liked it.
I was only having a laugh.
You've got 50,000
Fucking
followers
hell,
there.
chill out, mate.
There's a lot of
Chill.
You could help change someone's career.
Chill, man.
There's a lot of
It's only messing.
there's a lot of my personal life that I'm taking out on you there. To be honest,
Yeah, I know. It felt like it then, man. I was only having a laugh.
sorry.
I think you might have a point. That's all.
What? Like the fact that you can't see like someone's
Well, it's
stuff,
one
you
button
need to
now.
like it.
Now they've made it one button
What to like things?
to share things.
It just never crosses my mind that I'm actually interacting with anybody on there. I'm just sort of.
Oh, no,
like,
to be fair, I respect more the not liking or commenting. But I think it's one button to just go, yeah, I'll share that now.
That's not a share, is it?
Yeah, it's a little retweet thing now. Now they've
Is that goes to your story?
no, that's the whole point. Now it doesn't even go on your story. So it literally just goes, it's like a click that it might show it to some people who follow you.
Oh.
well, I had no idea about that. So
Yeah, the little square thing.
How
you
does-
know? You like it's like a retweet. So it just means that if someone's doom scrolling,
yeah,
that if they
sorry.
follow you, they're more likely to see it.
okay.
But was that Gwen Stefani?
Is that Gwen Stefani? I believe it was whatever came up. Again, I'm not incredibly.
No, so but on your thing, you just look at the only thing it shows you is the stuff that are the people you follow.
Oh, I reposted the reel.
Who did?
Well done.
There you go. Okay, yeah, it is easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I don't understand though. So story share doesn't.
So story share,
Let's not
story
talk
share
about-
and a repost are different things. So as you said, a repost is literally just a click, and when someone's doom scrolling, it's more likely to turn up on their doom scroll because they follow Alfie.
But you only scroll like that. Like Instagram, you only when you're scrolling through, it's just other people you follow's content.
I've shared
not-
it now. Let's
it's
see
not.
what happens, and then we'll get our answers.
It's not only
We'll get
people
our
you follow
answers.
content.
I've put it into action.
Yeah.
The proof will be in the pudding.
Well, you'll know because what'll happen is you'll get a notification saying so and so has liked the reel you reposted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I hope I
frustrating,
didn't
isn't
look
it?
at which one I reposted of yours. It was
It's
just.
okay, don't worry
It
about
doesn't
it.
matter.
No. I hope
I know,
it was
yeah,
a
I know,
good
but
one.
it feels like it's gone
not-
that way now. It's got a bit. It was only meant to be like, oh, you haven't liked it, ha ha ha, yeah, but then you went, oh, I hate it when this happens. Like, chill out, man,
Yeah, you're right. But
chill out. You know,
it's
having a bit of banter and that.
I say to Jessie like, oh, I liked your post. She went, you didn't like it. I went, I live with you. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That means more. But also, I am just bad for that. I never like.
But will that convert to ticket sales potentially?
Well, this is why I'm saying about the repost. I'm not asked about likes. If someone, that's what I'd be more asked
But
about.
likes push it further up the algorithm. If you get 17,000
repost.
likes,
So your like is being significant. Your repost might show it to 10 more people.
well, not long left now on the podcast anyway.
I know, yeah.
See, this is why I'm ending because I can't have these conversations anymore. I cannot sit here and go through. I don't like talking.
Do you think no? So your podcasting days are behind you now.
I could sit here now and watch you two have a conversation. I'd love it, but I don't need to be involved.
Do you like podcasts?
listening to them?
That is yes.
Um,
You don't listen to any of you do TVI is the only one you now and again you'll dip
every
into.
now and then I did, but yeah, there's certain podcasts that I would never dream of telling
Like
anyone I
Carl and
listen
Julian
to.
on TVI. That's nice.
I used to, and then I haven't listened to one for a while.
Dips in and out like.
But back when they were in the little one in Vauxhall. That was when I was peaking to that.
Yeah.
And then I dipped away, and then...
Well, they're both exceptionally funny people. And the only reason why I go, because people usually cite American podcasts. And it's nice that people listen to other English comedy podcasts.
Well, I listen to a lot of other English ones, but that's mainly because I'm nosy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mainly out of pure a need to know what's going on.
I've seen a couple. It's like if I like someone, I go, I like them. And like Harland Williams has got a funny one. He's got some funny episodes.
Didn't know he even had one.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Him.
Harland Williams.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Do you know him?
I don't think so.
Canadian.
Canadian comedian is. I think he's relatively
Like
famous, and then being on Kill Tony he's like exploded on Kill Tony again this year.
Oh, okay.
And then he was very funny on Rogan. Rogan had them on. And he just wound Rogan up the whole episode, and it was really funny.
Okay, good.
So Rogan kept trying to get into deep conversation with him, and he'd lead him down a path, and then he'd have a punchline or just something stupid at the end of it, and Rogan's head would be ready to explode because he didn't realise he was being taken down a path every single time.
The best bit was the tapeworm one, when he pulled out a fake tapeworm from his stomach and said he needs to feed an 8 celery over the mic. And Rogan kept talking about tapeworms sincerely, and it was just very funny.
This is quite a good idea for a podcast, is you two do your favourite bits from other podcasts.
Well, that's screen rotting.
Like praising other podcasts for the listener.
Isn't that essentially what
Doing
screen
the
rot is?
Bits of Rogan.
That would be funny. I know. I saw someone do that. Oh, they're very funny. I'm sure they only went on clips, and it was never like a full podcast. But 2 lads did that over when Hayley Welch, the whole Hawk Tour girl. Well, she released a podcast, capitalised on the whole meme fame, and then 2 lads released a podcast that analysed her podcast every week.
Did a guy, have a podcast where they watched something like Marley and Me every week for a year, and 50 odd times they watched Marley and Me, and every episode is their reaction to Marley and Me that week.
Yeah.
So there's lots of good ideas for podcasts, aren't there? For these fucking idiots who are putting a bit of effort into theirs.
You've got a book with you as well. You've always got like a book. You've got something that's looking
Well, I
very,
was going to do my gig, wasn't I? So
Was
I've
it
got
notepad?
all of my new
maybe
jokes
test it
in.
on us.
Yeah.
Like that. Just like little float the
Shall
idea
I
out.
go through the bits of
Yeah,
the
definitely.
bits that I'd like
Absolutely.
to do?
LFC merch as well.
Yeah, with the German flag on it. Do you like that? Is this allowed? Do you like this hat,
Me?
Rob?
As we discussed over the past 2 nights that we've been gigging together, I'm trying not to impose my sensibilities on other people. It's a work in progress, obviously, but I'm trying not to do that.
Yeah, but I've asked this time.
Would I wear it?
Not would you wear it? No, I don't. I'm not. Let's not walk before we can run. Would you? Do
I think less of you for wearing it?
There we go. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go.
You had a haircut as well.
Yes. Cheers.
Buzz cut.
Yeah.
Like it.
What? So, take us through the decision.
I think when you get to a certain age, having hair of the length that I had it, it looks a bit like you're trying to recapture a youth that you've lost. I think it's such a fucking decision to have long hair, and actually it wasn't. It was just laziness. I don't really like the interaction at the hairdresser, so I would only go in like biannually. So I'd get my hair cut to a decent length, and then it would grow out, and then I'd have to put it up, and you don't want to have a man bun. So I started putting it in like alien buns and plaiting it, and I just kind of completely gave up. When it was down, it only looked good 1 out of every 3 days. You don't want to be one of these dildos. I felt like I was hiding myself in my hair because I was so at odds with myself, and I decided to shave it all off. And then I told everybody that I was going to shave it all off, and they all went, "Oh, you can't shave your hair off." You go, "No, you can. If I regret it in a year, it'll be back to where it is."
Yeah, well, that's a
I like
privilege.
it.
That is a privilege, though.
It is a privilege, but it's a privilege that I mean, you're,
Yeah.
we've all got our avenues of fortune,
Yes.
and mine is follicular.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd have been one of the people that said don't shave it off, but just because I'd have loved to have had hair like that.
Really, but you look great.
Oh no, I'm not like I'm not sitting there and crying for the loss of hair. But when I see hair that long, I go to have that choice again. would be the right thing.
Well, it is a lovely choice, and to be honest, I've left enough on top to alert people to my.
Oh yeah, you still got a full head of hair.
To my excellent hairline.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, it's
thinking,
got a hairline
is there
there,
a
yeah.
choice with the length? Was there a length decision or?
Grade 5. The grade 5 is the grade just above having a shaved head. I wouldn't describe myself as having a
5
shaved
all
head.
over.
This is a 5 all over, or it was when I did it the other day.
And how often will you stay on top of that?
Doing the Have a Word roast on Saturday. I might get a 4 all over before that.
Why not get like a 5 and then a 3 on the sides or something?
Because he's doing it himself.
Because
Oh, you do it yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, we.
So again, I've circumvented the problem of not wanting to have a conversation in front of a mirror. I met one guy once, I liked Dylan and I liked Jack. Both of them cut my hair. Do you know them? And yeah, that was it.
Have you not tried to find one in Liverpool? I thought you meant like one in Liverpool.
Yeah, but this is cheaper and it's better, and I like it.
Fair enough.
And it's so great when I get out of the shower.
Yeah.
It is freeing when you don't have hair. Like,
Beard's gonna go next.
is it?
Just everything that I've.
What,
had.
you're going to go
Can you
clean
go
shaven?
full clean shaven or just stubbly or what?
Yeah, in about a stone and a half.
Yes, I
think
thought
I'm
it was going to be weight related. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be. It's about a stone and a half. I'm gonna shave my beard off, I think.
Completely close shave.
Yeah, I want to do. I just want to have a face for a bit and see how it feels.
I don't
Go
think
into
I
back
don't
and
think
back.
I'll ever have a face again, mate.
That special sort of look that you had.
Yeah, I want to look exactly like I looked in the 2014 special.
You look good, though.
I saw your eyes wide before you said it. You thought, "Oh yes!"
You had the lovely, cute face.
It's
in
not
that
all
one.
bad. You enjoyed saying that.
No,
It's
it
a good
didn't.
podcast.
No, it didn't. I just said that's what it was. You clean shaven in it, and you would have looked similar.
Yeah, I know, but it was funny. I'm just saying, it's a good.
Relax, bro. Relax.
I'm very relaxed. You can't say I've not eaten today. That's my problem. Anyway,
Go on.
I was trying to on a line the other day about how people have, not unrelated to my cancellation actually, how people have stopped caring about the culture war so much, and I think that's because of the war. And that as a line got a nice laugh, and then yeah, that's an idea. Then I did like this overwritten bit of shit.
Do you think
really like?
That's an interesting. Do you think people do you think that's the actual reason people have stopped cancelling each other over? What would you say?
Each other.
Over things that they've said.
Over-
Very shibboleths.
Okay, then people can't cancel each other over shibboleths because there's actual real things to cancel each other over now.
Obviously, I know that word, but if you just, for the listener who's not as well read as me, if you could just tell us what that means.
It's a biblical word.
And I know that, but I'm saying for them.
So it's a biblical word, and the Israelites or something wanted to cross a bridge, and if you wanted to cross the bridge, you'd have to say shibboleth, and the Ephraim or something, I don't know, they said shibboleth, for they could not frame to pronounce it right, and they were slain. So like these shibboleths, so like in popular culture, a shibboleth might be how it's turned from black to person of color to global majority to all of this stuff. These are shibboleths to try and catch people out. The reason why it changes so much, one might argue, is so that you will. It's like, are you up to date with us? Are you subscribed to the same newsletter? Are you as virtuous as us?
Yes.
Have you learnt the latest word? No, that's the last word that we used, and that was deeply offensive. We suddenly realised.
Yeah. So do you think people are? I've
less
stopped canceling each other
about
about that because there's actual real things to get annoyed. So like people, there's a very much Israel-Palestine decision that people make now. So it's like, oh, there's a very real. I don't want to say real, but people have decided there's a very real good versus evil and no grey part in an actual war. So the fact that someone might misspeak or not use the right term becomes frivolous now.
Yes. As I would say in the bit, it's hard to care about whether or not you should call somebody I haven't decided yet. Could be mixed race versus dual heritage. And really get angry at people about that when an autistic billionaire just did a Nazi salute to cement his friendship with an orange dementia sufferer who in his new role as king of the West is trying to gift Ukraine to a small homosexual who stole Russia.
Do you write it all out verbatim then?
Well, I wrote that out verbatim. I've never said it on stage before. I've only ever read it. I don't really like writing things verbatim, but I think I've got to get into it more.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's a very good point.
Why? Because you're going to write for people or something?
No, because I write better. I think there's a process to it. And I think because something happened around the advent of podcasting to stand up, where we all listened to the same Patrice O'Neill, Louis C.K. and Bill Burr interviews where they all said, I don't write anything down. And they said it in a way as, and if you do, I think you're an idiot. And we all went, we don't write things down either. Writing things down is for boffins. What I like is I'm just on the stage and I just go through it. Yeah. Writing things down is for boffins.
Yeah, but go on, carry on. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that it's a very useful part of the process. So what I would do is I would come up with a bunch of ideas, like what I got in my book to say in Chester, which I'm no longer going to do tonight. And then I would try and speak about them as length and find as many funny things as I could. Then I would orally try and fashion that into a bit. Then I would write the whole thing out. And in the process of writing it out, you get away all of the filler speech, all of the lazy sentences that you've just happened upon because that's how you speak. And then once you've written it out, you have a version of what you came upon orally, and then you can break that back down into...
Back to where it's like you never wrote it before.
Yeah, essentially. But with the important additions being clarity and purpose and other jokes that are more written than they would be. You're smiling at me like...
No,
you like it or not like it? What's your opinion?
I used to try and write verbatim. Then I'd try and learn it, and then I couldn't do it. And then now I think it's I suppose I'm as a bad stand up. I would say I don't give it that much care and attention, and I just try and wing it as best I can every time. And that's all I can try and do. Like,
I find if I write it down, I add more filler.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't write it down, because I find I lose myself in writing it down, and then the actual flow of the joke and that it becomes ruined.
Yes, I think that's why that finding a process like that is important. Getting it from and having its genesis be on stage, and then taking it. Taking it written. It's just to find other jokes. I think you write a different kind of joke when you're writing things down than you do when you're saying. Yeah. You just discover a different way. You speak
in a different voice when you're writing. You do.
Yeah. So I think it's useful for those sentences and for those points of clarity, so that you know the exact. And a lot of the time, all I'll keep is the first sentence that sets up an entire routine, and then you'll have the stable base to play from. But I mean, I say all this, it's like I haven't written anything new or that I like for a long time, and have I just spent some money?
Yeah,
is that what it was?
He's been paid.
Oh, I need to.
Is it in or out?
Sorry, it was out.
Ugh.
It was to a newsletter, a gambling newsletter.
Oh,
you might say that that's cheating.
Oh. Well, that's an investment.
It's an investment. £15.
Still getting likes to this day on that video.
Yes, yeah.
Still got notifications coming through.
Yeah, notifications more than likes, I think. It's actually more comments going, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah. Well-written comments I'd like to add as well. Lying bastard.
Shite.
What's
File under shite.
You did clap back though sometimes, didn't you?
What's it? Something Jack Lannister, whatever from Game of Thrones, never happened, lad.
I think I did clap back a few times. I think when somebody said, like, it was just too much when they went, oh, BB and Horatio.
That was my favourite.
I bet they all gather round together and share an avocado. And I said, I think if you follow your prejudice through to its logical conclusion, we can all afford our own avocado.
That was a nice little win for you.
It was a nice little win for me. But why are you responding unless you can have a nice little win?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
scarred.
but you could just comment underneath and call you something horrible. Could he not?
Yes, it never finishes the way you want. But then I think it's when are you satisfied? I think like you just got to know that you've won, don't you?
Yeah, the only time he's satisfied is when you then become an absolute child who says things like ratio. That's when they're satisfied. Oh, look, I got more likes than my comment got more likes than your comment, so you've been ratioed.
Yes,
and you're like fucking pathetic.
Yes.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yes, especially on Twitter. So someone will say something, then someone will quote tweet it, and if your quote tweet got more retweets and likes than their original tweet, you've ratioed them.
I'm not on Twitter anymore.
God.
Actually,
Wow.
Are you on Twitter?
No. I mean, I've got an account.
You haven't got the app,
and I
anymore,
go on there when I need to try and find certain things. Like, there's certain videos that I go, oh, and I asked him, have you got this video? I just want to see it, and then he didn't have it. So I might go on Twitter, and then I'll see if I can find it. But in terms of actually interacting and engaging on Twitter, no.
I thought you couldn't get on it because you refused to update the app.
No, the age.
Or a moment of weakness. You did it.
I think it might have been a moment of weakness where I've just accepted something. But I thought Twitter's meant to be the one where you can find the horrible videos easier than TikTok.
A little bit, but Twitter and Reddit are normally where they lie.
So because Keir Starmer says you've got to show your ID if you want to see somebody's batty.
No, it was a male masturbation video I was looking for.
Yeah.
But still, you'd need to give your ID for that.
No,
it wasn't a consented.
No, it was
uploaded to porn male masturbation video. It was influencer or YouTuber, however they call themselves. Friend videoed them, was it?
Yeah.
It was. You basically just a bit like an Ian Sterling thing. Not Ian Sterling. Sorry, but not you, Ian. It was the Joel Dommett thing.
Yes.
Except it was not stolen online. It was stolen. They were in the same room, I think.
Right.
His mate videoed them masturbating someone else off. It's a rugby thing.
Oh, good.
Someone was wanking someone else off and someone videoed it.
I like that.
For the bants.
I wouldn't mind getting wanked off by James Haskell.
Don't know who that is.
Rugby player.
the one that used to go out with this morning's daughter.
Chloe Madeley.
That means nothing to me.
I did Russell Kane's podcast with Chloe Madeley.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which?
How's she getting on?
Which one?
She. This was pre break with James Haskell, so they were still happily. Well, I don't know happily, but
Strong couple.
Kind of been that happy. Yeah.
Which podcast?
Man, we're men.
Oh, the one where he cries. Yeah.
He didn't cry. He just spoke about
Men Don't Cry, or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Men are like this and women are like that.
I'm sure it was called Boys Don't Cry, or Men.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Did you reveal anything about yourself and get sad at any point?
No, I didn't. It was
Any
on
revelations
Zoom
to
during
the
lockdown. I'm more
male
just.
psyche.
I spend a lot of, or I used to spend a lot of time on podcasts thinking, what is it all for?
Podcasts or life?
Because I don't listen to a lot of comedy podcasts.
Yeah.
So when I used to spend a lot of time on comedy podcasts thinking, is this good? Is this, do people like this? Is this what is people's favourite? This is mad. But
Does that not feel snobbish?
What?
Does that not feel snobbish?
No, it's just I don't listen to them, so I don't know. It's hard to know when you're being good or entertaining.
Yeah, but it's just the way the tone.
Yeah, but I mean that's my tone. That's not the point I was making.
The face you pulled as well.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. If that's how it came across, I didn't mean it like that. No, I meant like I have no gauge for what constitutes good entertainment, quality podcasting. So, and also because I don't listen to them, I don't know what it sounds like when people do it well.
Comedy podcasting, this is, or just podcasting in general?
Comedy, conversation, podcasting. Like, what is a good conversation to be having?
I think one without laughter's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've always thought that.
I think more in terms of what is the quality. It doesn't have to. It's not that it has to be funny. I think what most people like them for is that it's sort of like company or background noise without having the inane chat that you constantly have. Like, I think what people would like is to have better chats with who they work with.
Yes.
Or better chats with who the people they come and they interact with constantly. But because we're sort of programmed not to do that or give ourselves up or like ever get themselves in a vulnerable way, people don't have them
You'd lose
chats.
your job, wouldn't you?
Well, that's it as well. That's what I mean by we're programmed not to. Sort of, there's a fear of ever having a real chat. So I think people like the fact that they listen to podcasts because it's not quite often it's not the same chatter all the time. And then when it becomes that's when people get bored of them. I think that's why a lot of people listen to podcasts, stop listening to a bit, and then come back to them because they they don't want that repetition. It's like being involved in a chat that you wouldn't normally have.
Yes, I think that I think I've gotten more to grips with it now because I have a podcast with my partner Jessie Kay from Trolleyed.
Very good.
Thank you, which is coming back
Podcast,
soon.
not Jessie, but Jessie seems fine as well.
She's in the podcast, so she can't be, you know. And I think I understand more. I learned more about what I do like because of what I don't like.
Yeah.
So if people are having like this, I think has so far been pretty good. There's been there's been conversation all the way through.
Yeah. That was great when I was doing that. That was really funny.
That was
really funny.
That was what I'd call a cold open.
But you don't think that was funny though? It was just silence and it was just them, and then that would be nice to listen to.
Well, I don't know. I couldn't hear what was going on, and neither could you. And I suppose that's
that you're pointing at that.
When we did that, I thought that was.
I thought you meant when he got a notification on his phone.
Yeah,
that was great as well.
See, I didn't like that.
I like that. I thought that was.
I liked that. There's been a little bit of friction.
Yeah,
like between us.
The
and
videos.
You called me snobbish. That was good. I like that. Like you should be.
I wouldn't say it's fiction, but yeah, okay.
It's friction.
Well, you said you were taking out your personal life on me about the videos that I do about my clips not doing well, and that was good.
That's good podcasting.
But we're not going to go into obviously why you took it out on me. We'll just leave that because I think that's funnier. Do you reckon if we just don't go into?
I don't think he took it out on you.
I don't think I took it out.
Well, when I said he didn't like it, and then he went, "Oh, this is why I don't like telling people about their content because you can't just enjoy it without needing to do that thing."
I think what I was saying was fair enough, but I perhaps said it in a more animated way because A, we're technically in a performance space.
Yes.
And B, because I haven't eaten today. But that's on me.
How come you've not eaten?
Because I'd like to lose some weight.
Are you fasting?
And not, well, yes, I suppose so. But I like to call it not eating. Okay. And
nil by mouth.
And I had an argument with a nurse once because my stepdad was just coming out of his coma and was still nil by mouth. And she was by the side of his bed going, "It's my birthday today. I'm going to have my birthday cake." And I went, "Do you mind not talking about birthday cake? He's just come out of a coma. It's the most delicious thing you can eat. Come on."
I think that is a funny way to start a massive argument with someone.
I think she's allowed
fasting and not eating. There's like something small, proper. It's a real lovely way to start that.
Yes.
It's not fasting really. Fasting's slightly different than not eating. Is there a difference?
I would say
one's purposeful or something, and one's sort of.
I'd say fasting is for the benefit of your health. Not eating is because you can't.
You're not actually eating at the time.
You don't want to put any more weight on, and you can't think of anything else to do.
I like to think about it as saving up. So I save up for dinner because I like to eat like a fuck pig.
18.6. I've heard being called that or something.
That's a denomination.
16.8 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
you just choose your hours, yeah.
So what are your hours of?
Well, that's what he's saying. He's not fast. He's not fasting.
I'm just
that would be
eating
fasting.
1 or 2 meals a day.
18-6 is fasting. He's choosing not to eat so he can have bigger meals.
Okay, so when he...
So he's chosen to have no calories so far today, so he can have 2,000 later.
I had the calories in a flat white. I have to confess. 107 calories in an oat flat
You
white.
couldn't have just had a black espresso.
Could have done, but I wanted to drink the milky drink.
So when are you going to eat?
Oh, about an hour and a half, I think.
Okay, and do you know what you're going to have?
Beans.
Beans.
I'm going to have beans. I'm going to have
When you say beans,
the musical fruit.
is the working class beans? Are you having baked beans? Or would you say beans? Or it could be a variety of beans.
Well,
Just to let me into your world, because if I ever say beans, you can take it as a given. I mean baked beans
what I like to do,
out of a tin.
and we are really cutting a diverse podcast crew this evening because here comes a recipe.
Okay.
We really got everything.
Go on.
What I like to do is I hope the audition's going well. What I like to do is I like to make spicy beans. So I will get a couple of tins of baked beans and then maybe another variety of bean.
Oh.
So I'll fry off some onions, some tomato paste, some paprika.
Oh, wow,
Sometimes
you've
if
got
I'm
onion.
feeling posh, I'll get some dried chilies out, toast them, wet them, blend them, stick that all in there. Ancho chilies, guarina, whatever the fuck they're called, I can't remember. Maybe a bit of dark chocolate in there as well.
Wow.
But with a baked bean base, and then maybe some other beans. I'm partial in my baked beans to add a butter bean into the mix.
See, I knew you'd
this
have
is
it. That's why I
wild.
asked, because I knew there'd be another bean involved with you.
There isn't always.
You just
Sometimes-
you scream more beans. You get what I mean?
See, that's insane
scream
to
more
me.
beans.
You scream a variety of bean.
Well, sometimes I will.
I think that's a class divide thing. Beans,
I know that you were desperate for it to be a class divide thing.
as always. Yes.
But
Yeah, no, that when you said you're having beans,
yeah,
if he's telling me he's having beans,
yeah.
it's 2 slices of Warburtons with a third, maybe even a fourth on the side to mop up with, and he may put Liam Perrins and cheese in it.
He had chorizo
Oh,
in
no,
his
he-
beans.
Yeah, but,
yesterday.
no, but that what you said is not even anywhere near what someone would say they're having beans for tea.
Well,
That is.
Can we say thank? Can I?
can you say thank you?
No,
to
no,
Simon?
no. Can I say
He
point
has to go
proven?
via you.
May I say thank you to my podcast co-host?
Can we point proven? Make point proven? Can we? Can I just say validation? You know what I mean? That's. It wasn't just a swipe. I just knew.
There's no bread involved there.
Well, I'm going to have it on a New York bagel. I don't know how you feel about that. If you're going Warburtons, are you
Oh.
going like...
You'll have beans with some with a hole in it.
Yeah, because then it's like swims in. It's like a little...
Oh no, I don't like that. Sorry, just sits uncomfortably with me.
Are you toasting the bagel, or are you putting it in the grill?
I'm going to toast it.
In the grill or in the toaster?
I'm going to toast it in the toaster because
Okay, that's good.
But
Do you have a microwave?
I don't have a
I
microwave.
knew you wouldn't have one.
I used to have one though,
But why not now?
because we've just moved in and I decided to spunk for an instant pot for its rice cooking capabilities, and I don't like too much apparatus in the kitchen clogging the surfaces.
I get that.
But you need a mic.
Instant pot. That's just a slow cook. You mean?
It is a slow cooker, a steamer, a pressure cooker.
Oh wow.
Yes, it does all of these 9 functions in one.
How much was that?
It was only $129.99 retail price from Curry's in Speak.
Now, you say it does all these functions,
Yes.
but is it like a combi wash dryer where it doesn't do either of them as well as it should, or does it do them all to a
It
decent
has
standard?
various functions on it, but all I ever use is the pressure cook function, and I have been known to use the slow cook function and the saute function. But I find the pressure cooker function, especially if you're trying to eat healthy and lose some weight, really comes in handy. I like
Right,
to
'cause
put... I'm
sorry.
so sorry, I'm in the middle of something, Rob. I like to...
This is why it's ending.
I like to put 2 chicken tits in there, pressure cook the chicken tits, 8 minutes, and then shred it up with a couple of forks. You've got shredded chicken, rice, the best rice I've ever made. And I struggle with rice, Rob.
This is what I'm sorry, that's why I was trying to put it in. I was going to ask. So the rice, is that what a rice cooker? I don't know what a rice cooker is. I've contemplated getting one because I too struggle with rice. The best rice I can cook, or I have found so far, is the steam bags from the freezer into the microwave, and that frozen steam sort of makes it. The rice actually isn't too bad.
Yes. I would really recommend an Instant Pot because the rice is super and it doesn't take too long.
Right, and then my next question, pressure cooking, what is that?
It is, I mean, it doesn't allow, it's sealed. It doesn't allow any steam to escape. So all of it, the reason why when you're doing rice on the hob is that you'd put
It's
a
when
little...
someone's watching him do it. Would you like a beer? Give me rice! Would you like a beer?
Are you actually asking me that question?
Yeah, if you want, yeah. Just started off for you.
That's very, very kind. I thought you were still in character
Yeah,
as the person watching me cook rice.
no.
No, I won't.
Okay,
I've
that's
driven
fine.
here, and I, as I said, I'm. Sorry, Jessie almost fed the dog twice. I'm trying to put out fires all over the place. I think I'm high. I'll
Beans.
shut up for a bit. Sorry.
On life or on the
I'm on podcast.
on the
juice.
jitteriness of starvation?
I think it's the jitteriness of starvation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
to make you say
so again, the
wild
pressure
things,
cooker
can't it?
doesn't let the steam out. Okay.
So when you cook rice on the hob, you've got the tea towel. You know, you put the rice in the cold water, wait for it to boil, turn it down to minimum heat, tea towel, wrap it over so minimum steam
See,
escape.
this is the thing. I've never cooked rice on the hob.
Did you
so-
learn how to do all that?
I accessed the World Wide Web and
Would you ever just go on that and then they bring in something and you go, you know what? That's too far then. Like, you know, they have a step in it and you go,
Yeah.
no, I enjoy to cook.
oh, get some white vinegar. It's like, I've not got that, so I'm just doing this.
The only thing I've ever given up on is poached eggs.
Yeah,
Can't poach an egg.
no, I understand.
Well,
Have you not got a contraption?
I can tell you where you're going wrong, but also
Pan's not deep enough.
Is poaching them in the first place.
he's just said it.
Just pan's not deep enough.
Almost 95% of the time, as people use pans that aren't deep or deep enough. You need a big old pan for poaching egg. Really, it's meant to poach as it falls, and then by the time it falls, it's ready to come up in.
Okay. What I've heard is that you need fresh eggs because the white will sort of perish slightly, which is okay if you're frying or scrambling or indeed baking a cake. But for a poached egg, you want the white to have some integrity.
I'm sure that helps. But the best way of
Can you poach an egg?
yes,
What a
but
man.
Does it come out in a ball or like splayed?
ball
Wow.
because that's the whole point. Is
Yeah, but you've got a thing.
Big, yeah, I'd use a thing now. Yes, big deep pan,
Well, that's not the same.
big deep pan. Gravity. Yeah, now.
We can all use a thing.
Yeah.
Now, but I have poached an egg before. The deep pan is now gone, which is why I use.
Where's
a
it
thing
gone?
Instead. It got when we moved from the flat to the
Lost.
house. We just got rid of it.
Yeah. When we moved, Jesse bought all the pans and none of the lids. Fucking nightmare. Can you poach an egg?
No.
Can you cook?
No. I did make brazen steak today though.
You made a braising
Right,
steak.
right. When you said you made braised steak,
Yeah, I just put it in a pot.
so did you braise any steak?
Well, put it in the pot and put it in the oven.
Yes. How have you done it?
Put it in a pan.
Yeah,
Seared it.
yeah,
Put it in a casserole dish.
yes.
Then I put the carrots in.
Yeah.
Fried them a bit and put them in.
Yeah,
And then I got 2 OXO cubes, obviously.
yeah,
Made that with the stock. Poured
Yeah.
that on.
yeah.
Put an onion in
Right.
and put
All
it.
right. No, I get where you go. Because when I wouldn't
And
put
then
past.
thickened it later on because I was concerned it might go
How did you
dry.
thicken it?
With instant gravy.
I do that over flour. I prefer an instant gravy granule.
Quite good that for me, that
than
to be
a flour.
honest.
It's good for you, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was
When you said you made braised
Yeah.
steak, I literally thought, I bet you he's just bought braised steak by
in
accident
a pot.
and has made it like a steak.
Yeah. No. It was nice.
Have you eaten it all now?
No, it's still at home.
I'd
We get a
some.
Mackey's on the way home. Might go for a walk and go. So yeah, the beans, man, that's mental.
Pardon me?
What was that?
The beans.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the beans. That's mental. Okay,
Beans?
sorry. Yes.
Yeah, it is mental. Yeah,
Have you ever had beans on toast?
Yes, I have beans on toast. But I might just have that, but I want more than that tonight. So I'm gonna. But
Will you eat Warburtons or not? Have you got?
Yes,
something
if it's
else?
the seeded batch.
See,
Warburton's seeded batch.
is that a lie or not?
Warburton's toasty.
No. What I do is
I do love a Warburton's toasty. We don't get it very often. We get 50-50.
I don't get Warburton's. I get the Asda own brand Tiger Loaf.
I do like a tiger loaf as well. I have my the poshest beans on toast I have is as Alfie knows, it would be a nice bread, baked bean, a tin of baked beans, tomato paste, garlic puree, chili flakes,
A baked bean.
I love the gravitas. You
salt and pepper,
You're like a football pundit.
salt and pepper, chorizo. So chorizo first, fry off, bit of oil. Get the oil,
Your
get the
baked
oil going.
beans. You got your chorizo there.
Right. See, that's right. That's posh.
So it was essentially a posh sausage and bean, innit?
Very posh, yeah.
And then I like to add parmesan at the end.
Do you ever have? I put extra mature Cathedral City
I
in
might do
mine.
that tonight. That's a nice idea.
Do you ever have anything normal, like what we would consider normal? Like just, I think you'll always judge with it somehow. I think that's a class thing.
I eat shreddies.
I don't think that's a class thing. I think
Yeah,
I'd
I eat
judge.
shreddies.
I
Albeit
judge
with a
things.
Parma ham and goat's cheese roulade.
Ham sandwich.
Don't eat ham. Don't eat pig. It's
No, of course
It's an
not.
unclean animal.
Oh, right.
No, I just don't like ham. I've never liked ham.
I love pork, mate.
I know I love pork as well. I was only being silly. I love pork. I ate pork last night with you in a pasta dish.
Oh, yeah, chorizo, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Did you used to go out for tea or just something at hot water?
We were gigging with Mexborough
Mexborough.
for a row and friends.
Oh, okay. So where did you go for dinner?
Row made us pasta.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It was lovely,
it
yeah.
was very nice.
It was.
He's good as well at cooking.
He does enjoy cooking.
Uh,
I lack the patience to be good at cooking. I try, and then like, as I said yesterday, I always have the heat too high. I lack the patience to really get the full flavours.
I think I got pretty good. There's some things that I really struggle with, but I think like very basic things. I'm very good at a curry. I make a good curry.
See, I make a good. I'm gonna say it wrong now. Even madras.
Yeah.
But it's essentially a cheat. I just saute things and then lash in the slow cooker, and then it's nice because it's in the slow cooker.
Yeah.
How'd you make your curry then if you think it's amazing?
I mean, pretty standard, but I mean, it varies a lot.
Patax.
Sorry?
Patax.
What's patax?
It's a type of curry.
Curry jar.
Curry
Is it
jar.
ready-made
Yeah,
curry?
ready-made curry jar.
What's the
You just add
advert
meat. You just
jingle
add
for
meat.
that?
But because it sounds Indian, it must be
But
good.
what's the advert jingle for that? It's so funny.
I don't know.
Sorry, go on. Carry on.
The other day I put mung beans in my instant pot. Sorry, not mung beans. Chana dal. I don't know why I said mung beans.
So would you just have beans in your house? A variety of beans?
No.
I would have to specifically go and get a different type of bean if I was going to have another. So tonight, when you might have done the cannelloni, you said, was it
No butter beans.
a butter bean
Yeah.
to your to your dish? Will you just have butter beans in your house?
Some we usually have chickpeas.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I'd have to go and buy butter bean or cheese. Like,
Well, we had to buy them as well.
Yeah, but I'd have to buy them specifically
Like
for a
chocolate
specific
buttons,
recipe.
we'd have chocolate buttons.
Yeah.
Like they're just something we buy.
Do you
when
have
we go to
butter
the
beans
shop.
in the way I have crisp?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, we're not so different, you and I think.
No, I know, but I'm just asking. It's just nice to know.
We've got.
And it's not on a class thing. This is
I
just
think
an
actually
interesting
the beans
thing.
that we've got in the house at the moment are just normal pinto beans, which is the bean in baked beans, isn't it?
So you have them beans separately.
Yeah. If you want to bulk it up,
You can have
you've
a- you
got
can
the
have a tin
other,
of baked beans.
you got the extra tomato paste, maybe a bit of stock in there. You want to add some more beans to.
What stock would you put in your baked bean? I was thinking this the other day. I thought about adding some chicken stock to my baked bean, and I thought, I think
You've got
chicken
to cook
stock's
it
probably the
down
right
for a long
stock.
time because you don't want to make it too watery.
Chicken stock.
No, but I'm on about a chicken, like, so, you know, yeah, like not a stock cube essentially, but what do they add then?
Yeah, the gelatinous pouches of like bone broth.
Yeah, like a chicken.
Yeah, that is what I'd stick in there.
Yeah, chicken though. You would go chicken as
No,
well.
beef.
You go beef.
I like the richness of it.
Interesting.
Jamaica Riyadh. Might as well get your thoughts on that.
Did I perform?
What, Mares or the comedy festival?
Go with the comedy festival first.
I think it's
One word, maybe something like that. One word. Go on. One word.
a shame.
Shame.
A shame.
A shame. It's
shame.
shame.
Shame. On
You? What? You? One word.
On
Riyadh
them.
Festival. Great.
jokes. Beheading.
No, what did I use? Cowardly.
Would you? What's your take on it?
I'll
One
get
word.
yours.
Come on, one word.
Interesting.
Oh,
Go on.
shit.
What? Yeah, I know. What? Go on. What do you make of it then?
I think I really hate being this guy, but you've asked. I in my opinion, everybody who's done it should be ashamed of themselves, and I think it's awful, and it's very different to if you've gigged in Riyadh on like one of their shit eater gigs where you get like $1,000 for going around the various places in Saudi Arabia. You're part of like a state sponsored like propaganda exercise to try and make them look forward thinking when they've executed about 180 people this year.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Dissident journalists, they've executed a few of them. A lot of people they've executed for smoking or dealing weed.
Okay.
You don't really want to be executing people for that if you can help it. I think. They like huge suppression of the women's rights movement, and that's been the case for years. The cutting up of Jamal Khashoggi with a bone saw. But then people always cite that like that's the only journalist they ever executed. But there's some guy, I can't remember his name, but they executed him this year. So they're like a barbaric group of it is
When they cut him up, did they cut him up live or did they kill him and then cut him up?
I don't think it was part of the opening ceremony for the
No, we shouldn't joke about that. I'm just asking if you knew.
No, he went. It wasn't even in Saudi. It was in the. Was it in Turkey or was it in the Turkish embassy? It was in the Saudi embassy in Turkey. It was in some embassy anyway. They found him in an embassy and took him into a room and cut him up with a bone saw.
But I'm hoping they killed him prior.
No.
Oh, they cut him up alive.
How do we know that?
I think they told us because they went, that's what happens to our enemies. So just don't be our
Jesus
enemy.
Christ.
Yeah, but I talk a lot of shit though as well, in hope that people like go, oh, I don't want to mess with him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe
You'd like to think they'd start-
Maybe they were just talking a big game.
I don't know. I think.
No, I'm not saying they didn't kill him, but maybe they just killed him. And they were like, just want to make it worse, being like, chop them up.
In any like, I'm not sure that like with these religious regimes that are in control of states or any like
I'm not
government
convinced.
that kills people, it's very rare that their bark is worse than their bite.
I'm not convinced. I don't like when people say these religious regimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not convinced any of it's really to do with religion. Because I think if they were, they'd be much more supportive of the other Middle Eastern countries who are fighting religious wars, sort of thing. Like, I think they'd be much more...
That's not their specific brand of the religion, so they couldn't really give a fuck. And they...
Right, so-
they're people are so...
So the Saudis don't give a fuck about Palestine. What's the difference in the religion?
I don't know. What's the difference between the religion and the like Glasgow and Rangers?
Exactly,
Rangers and
it's
Celtic?
so minimal.
Yeah.
But if they were killing Christians, I'm sure they'd both come together to be like, no, that's wrong.
Well, it depends which Christians they were killing.
And you're bending over backwards for our money, so we're going to put some clauses in on how we give you. Do you get what I mean? I sort of think when people, because I think these royalties and the kings, like, no, this the self-serving. The religion's absolutely not part of it whatsoever. That is something they hide behind for their own purposes.
Yes, but it's still a method of control, and it is still
but
a
that's
chosen method of control for the. So it is.
Yeah, but the same way Henry VIII used the church as a method of control.
Yeah, so it's still a church. It's still.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that was because he was like. I wouldn't have said he was a religious regime. I'd have said he's a very selfish, self-centered.
Well, back then they were all religious regimes, but now it is necessarily they purport to be deeply religious, and therefore it is a religious autocracy because that is the method of their, like, whether or not, like, Lenin was really a communist. Like, none of
Scouts are shoplifting. Seems like an analogy.
Pardon.
Don't know. It just seems like there should be some analogy there about like, oh, I'm from Liverpool, therefore I steal. Do you know what I mean? I
don't.
What I'm trying to say is so what I need to know is if they cut him up live or not. Because that to me,
that's back to your question.
That to me is
live,
how barbaric it would be. But also,
like live on YouTube live.
No,
he means like, was he alive when they chopped him up? Or did they kill him and then chop him up?
Is it a beheading? Because then it's a behead. How you treat them afterwards doesn't matter.
Let's find out.
Yeah, but also, who's the guy that got...
But anyway, my feelings
who's the guy that went to the embassy one time and they had a stunt double walk out?
No. When we called,
and they killed him in the embassy when we stunt double go out.
Probably him that you're on about.
Was it? Was him, yeah.
When we call them religious...
Mad that.
And we...
He had a stunt double got on CCTV.
And we add that to them. I think we give them more credence. And that is a level of credence and respect that we shouldn't give them.
Oh. Go on. No, he was killed first, apparently.
There you go.
Reports from multiple credible sources, including the Turkish investigation, UN Special Rapporteur Agnes Kalamard's inquiry, and leaked intelligence assessments indicate that Jamal Khashoggi was killed very shortly after entering the Saudi consulate in Istanbul on the 2nd of October 2018, and that his body was then dismembered. There are conflicting details about whether he was alive at the moment the dismemberment began. Turkish audio recordings, as reported by Turkish officials to the media and cited by Kalamard, suggest he was strangled or suffocated soon after entering and then dismembered. Some leaked intelligence accounts describe the killing as brutal and rapid, but again, most point to him being killed first before his body was cut up.
Yeah.
No.
So it's a
bit feel better, doesn't it?
It's just less
They're
brutal
not all bad,
death.
actually.
It's a less brutal death.
In fact, Nabil Abdul Rashid, you head over there.
We don't name names. No names.
They're named on the fucking web. You can find them.
What?
They're on the poster. He was a comedian that was on the poster.
Who?
He's just named a comedian that did the.
He was the latest one. Bill Burr, Louis C.K.
It's essentially, yeah.
Omid Jalili did it.
Yeah, but Nabil didn't do it, did he?
He did do it.
Yes.
Abdul Rashid did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see him on the poster.
Well, it probably wasn't the biggest.
Jim
name.
Owen did it, didn't he?
Did he?
I think he was on the poster.
Loads of British ones got away with murder,
Yeah.
but like no one knew about it until Omid Jalili grassed himself up.
Andrew Maxwell did it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Jack Whitehall did it.
I was with Andrew Maxwell in Cardiff. I did better than him. Where's my money?
Would you have? You obviously wouldn't have done it. No.
Me?
You.
Me now or me at what level am I? Where am I in my career?
Right. Well, obviously now you're going to say yes. Then
is life changing money for me? Yeah.
Yeah, you're taking the Saudi bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's cowardly. Like yeah, but I would. Yeah.
I have much less judgment.
But if anyone asked me, I would say that's why as well.
Like Nabil doing it, I have much less judgment of him than I do of Bill Burr. I think Bill Burr doing it is far worse than Nabil doing it.
I agree.
Poor Bill Burr, man. He's getting put through the ringer, isn't he?
Yeah, he's everything is void now. Like it's just.
You reckon you're not? You publicly you.
Well,
publicly,
he's.
That
you're done with him now. You washed your hands. That's it, William. Gone.
No more pints.
I feel like I would find it quite hard to hear his, like, I'm not going to enjoy when he talks about the Catholic Church now.
Yeah. He's no longer the hero that he was.
Like, when he spoke about the Catholic Church and he put people to rights, and his whole thing is taking earnest people to rights.
Yeah.
And he's destroyed that.
He sort of is the good thing about
not
him was
funny,
the way
though?
but the good thing about him was the way he highlighted hypocrisy a lot.
Yes, and now he's a hypocrite.
And now he's a hypocrite.
Yes, it's completely that. That's a very good way of saying it.
But is that not funny?
No, because he's now that he is publicly shaming people for performing for the people that he's now performing for.
Mm.
He had to go Beyonce for doing it. He had to go Shakira for doing it.
Mariah Carey, yeah.
Mariah Carey, and now he's done the exact same thing. So it's like, oh yeah, you can shame them and say them how much
Can
money.
he shame himself?
But he hasn't, and it would involve.
He would have to. It'd have to do what Tim
Could
did.
be really funny though.
It would also involve some sort of castigation of the Saudi regime, and he won't want to do that because he'd probably have to give some money back. It's in his contract,
it's probably
and he's got
NDA
to.
or something. Imagine, do you reckon there's a number of years you're not allowed to talk bad about them?
Probably.
So have you got what?
He's got dad duties. I think we need to wrap
Bad
up.
juicy. It's a shame, really. We should have got onto that a bit earlier rather than the beans. But you know,
I enjoyed the beans.
No, I preferred the beans, to be honest with you. I don't really care.
I think it's done. I don't think we've done great
How's it
things.
go,
How
that?
long have we run for?
An hour.
An hour and 3 minutes.
It's good that.
Yeah, I
You
enjoyed
happy?
it. I always enjoy this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sad that it's going. It's my
Well,
favourite.
You're welcome back every week in January.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Not in here.
What's wrong with here?
It's nice.
Well,
I mean, we're selling all this, by the way. This will all be gone.
I'll tell you what's wrong with it is this.
We're selling all
Is
this to the
camera
highest
there
bidder.
and you're there. That's insane.
Oh, well, we can talk about this. We
What
can
do you
invest
mean?
in more cameras.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm looking at you and the camera's over there.
Well, we
It
can
can't
invest
see
in more
me.
cameras. That's fine.
We've all got to be.
To be honest, mate, it doesn't even film anymore.
Half the time it doesn't save. Right, sign up to the Patreon if you really want us to stay. You know what to do. You've got till the 18th of January to get it to
Sign up to the Patreon.
to get it to $2,000. If it gets to $2,000 by the 18th of January, we'll stick around.
Will you?
That's what we've said. Yeah.
Oh, you fools! And what
So
are
we
you at now?
So we're around about 500 odd now. So it needs to quadruple.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Could you, if every listener became a Patreon, would it get it up?
Oh,
there?
they get well more than we'd be flying then.
Oh, right.
So we just need another.
Would you be happy if it got to the $2,000 a month?
Yeah, if I could make some money, yeah. I'd do
If
that.
you were making $1,000 a month off the podcast?
Yeah, I'd take a
we
little
definitely-
bag. Yeah.
yeah.
I'd take a little bag for a couple of months.
You can't say a couple of months. You won't sign up now.
No, I'll keep it going. Yeah,
If you get it to $2,000 by January, you'll sign a 12-month contract.
yeah. Happy to
Cheers.
extend. I'm like.
How do you feel
See you
after
soon.
every record? Do you just go,
Glad that's
it's the longest possible point before you have to record again?
I often.
And you kind of,
well, that's why I go for a pint of Guinness and a Maggie.
nice one. Ta-da.